My name is Andrew Armstrong. I'm from South Charleston, Ohio, and I am a 7th generation on one side of my family farmer and a 5th generation on the other side. So in 8th grade, one of my father's landlords wanted to have hay for their horses, and Dad didn't want to mess with hay. He had messed with hay several years ago and wasn't into it, but he asked me if I would be interested in trying my hand in hay. And I said, sure, why not? It's something that I could have, and I was actually really excited internally because it was something that was going to be my decision base, and I knew in my head what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do it.
I'd made hay and I didn't really want to do that anymore, so it was a good opportunity for him. He was the right age to start making money and learn some of the business part about farming, if that's what he really wanted to do.
So my senior year in high school, it came down to my parents. I kind of looked at them and was like, well, what do you think I'm going to do? I want to farm. And they said, that's fine, but in order to farm, you should either go to trade school and learn a trade, or you should go to college and have a backup plan. The answer was pretty clear for me, and that was to go to college and get a degree in business entrepreneurship. I chose Wittenberg University for a couple reasons. One was that it was right out the back door and I could commute there, live here. I still had a couple animals to take care of and still enjoyed working on the farm. My other reason for choosing Wittenberg was that it was such a different environment than what I was grown up with. Different viewpoints, different understandings. So I was able to go there with a completely different set of minds that I had not been used to.
So yeah, and that's the great thing about having him back on the farm, is that he brings a different perspective than I do. And that happens regularly. In fact, most problems we want to go at solving them maybe a little bit different. I'm more the knee-jerk, get it done in a hurry, move on to the next, and he's more the methodical, no Dad, let's do this right the first time and then we won't have to come back and revisit it again. Andrew, he's a procurement guy, so if there's anything we need, he's the guy that'll do the research, find the stuff. I've never bought a new tractor in my life, so if we're out looking for something, he's the guy that goes and finds it for us.
So when purchasing this tractor, I had to be able to sell it to my dad, so I took a lot of time researching other tractors, both new and used, with the same types of options that were on it. And so I made a spreadsheet of each of those options and had the cells talking to each other, and I went up to them and I said, okay, here's the research that I found, here's the numbers that we're looking at. If you do this kind of interest rate for this kind of tractor with these options, this is what we're looking at. I have to be able to know that I'm going to be able to pay off that tractor and it's going to make a return on investment for me. Right now I have an agreement with my parents as to, so much money they're going to pay per year for use of that tractor for springtime planting and springtime side dressing. So our dealership that we deal with is Ohio Ag Equipment, and they've been just the best to work with. From the beginning of just saying, hey, or might be possibly looking for a tractor this size, to the very end, to even to this day, if I have a problem, they're there ready to help me. My objective right now is after I purchase this tractor, I'm going to pay off that tractor and then use it as capital to maybe invest into something bigger next time. Talking to older farmers is something that I do on a regular basis. One thing I'd ask them is to just be patient with us. I know sometimes we're a pain in the butt, but that's good. You guys need a little challenge every now and then to keep you on your toes, make sure you're sharp.
It was never expected that he'd come back, and never expected that he would even farm, but it does make you feel good at the end of the day when there is someone that wants to carry on that tradition.